Now why they tryna impress the empress? I take them as a joke. No, knowledge yourself, man, these fake niggas ain't woke. But who am I to talk like I don't hesitate to inject? I was just in LA finishing up my project. Try to mention Illuminati, but you know what happens next. What's that, a bigger stab at my ego and intellect? So I redo my whole album, start feeling like a puppet. Might shake a little ass, cause I know the labels love it. But when that night creeps and no sleep again, I'm a disgrace of my youth, I barely preach to them. They say I'm evil and wicked, cause I be lighting up wicks. Set intentions for the money, why these cowards hit licks? Why they pose on the gram with the two legs and they flick? Tryna stump all that ice, I just rock crystals on my wrist. Shit, I could be just like you. Time soon, I'm falling victim to your script. Start breaking all the rules, like fuck being a role model. I wanna be villain. I'm tired of this boom bap, switch it up, break the gimmick. Considered as the sellout, losing the fans I once had, backpedaling. I'm stuck between my future and the past, in the shadows of my dad, but I do embrace the comparison.
My warrior and New York native Santana Fox for joining us on the Lovely Radio Show. Can you introduce yourself?
What's good? My name is Santana Fox. I am 23 and I'm a rapper.
She is
Queens, New York.
Yes, and she is more than a rapper. We're gonna get into that. But you know, if you're not familiar with her legacy, her father left behind for her and hip hop tonight, we gonna, you know, definitely talk about more of her legacy. But I appreciate real music, and when we stumbled across each other, I don't know how you stumbled across me, but I just know when I saw your face, I was like, oh my God, why she look familiar to me? And then I went to your page and I was like, oh, that's why you look familiar to me. And then I was like, oh, let me go through your page. I just started just looking, you know, through music and seeing that you're so creative, and, you know, and the love that you show me, you know, I really appreciate that too, you know. Yeah, it's like we paying attention to the right things at the right time, and I appreciate coming across you, and I appreciate you coming to the show. And K-Waz, thank you for joining us tonight, because, you know, the females love when y'all show us love, you know.
Yeah, true. Thanks for having me. You know, I'm always support you. So.
Oh man.
Always.
And look who's in the chat. Hey, J-Pad the Juggernaut. That is who did Haze and Blue Dream with me, and featuring Santana Fox. Y'all gonna hear that on 420, because y'all don't even get no sneak previews around.
They're not ready for that yet.
They not ready for that, right? I mean, K-Waz blessed me with a verse as well on this legendary project that I'm doing with my warriors. It's called The Session. Miss Toy presents The Session because I have sessions on Instagram with y'all. I have, you know, different type of meetings with certain producers, and I just love being familiar with music. Can you tell us a little bit about your history and how you got started in it? Can you hear me, Santana? Yeah. No, K-Waz. I know K-Waz. K-Waz is my co-host. He just co-hosting with me tonight.
I'm the co-host.
I really got into it, you know, just being in the studio and growing up around a lot of legendary people.
Yes.
So that just rubbed off on me.
Yeah.
Really get into it. But I didn't really start taking it serious until about 3 or 4 years.
And then since we did chop it up about it a little bit, we can go right into it. You know, I really did enjoy your video dedicated to your dad. You know, it's called Alone, y'all. And it's featuring Amber Simone. That's who you was working with at the time. She really did a good job on that hook. You know what I'm saying? It really brought me in. And
it made me cry. It got really emotional.
I mean, I could see why. I really could. I was like, dang, you really did a lot. Who did the editing for you?
I edited the video.
Oh, y'all got to check this out. I'm telling y'all, I put the link under one of my posts. But when y'all get a chance to hear this flow and this technique that she has on this microphone, you'll understand why I salute her. I salute her. And I salute you because hard work doesn't just come overnight. You have to be born with it, and you was born with it. So now I can, you know, help tell your story to the people. It's like, look, I'm going to tell your story with you. When did you discover the gift? You know, like in yourself. I know you said 3 years ago, but when did you discover that you not only are a rap artist, you paint, or you...
Really?
I do everything. My goal this year is to do everything I ever wanted to do.
And what is that?
Like painting, jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
My goal is to like own a home decor store.
Oh, okay.
Actually, not this year, but I just want to do everything it takes to get there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like carpets, making clothes, all types of stuff.
So you decorated your studio as well, because I seen a couple of clips you had. If you guys check out our page, you'll be able to see, like, you know, everybody have their own style, and if you have your studio set up right, you make great music. You know what I'm saying? So what is your process when you get in your studio? What do you have to have in the studio when you get to work?
I got my cashmere candles.
Mm-hmm.
A big gallon of water. I have my incense burning.
Mm-hmm.
And it can't be too bright. I like mood lights. So.
Yeah.
All that helps me.
Burning right now.
They look beautiful too. K-Wise, what's your mood in the studio? What the hell you be having going on?
Ooh. A whole bunch of stuff. It got to be bright, dark.
Right. So
full of energy or total silence. It doesn't matter with me. It's just, guys, we don't really like going too in depth with it, but
as long as you have your power and Wi-Fi.
Exactly.
And the microphone working. J-Pad said to keep the vibes right. You know what I'm saying? Everything, the candles, you know what I'm saying? You see my little shrine behind me with all of the love, I get from the world. And I love seeing beautiful things and beautiful things being created. And at the same time, most people don't put out what they're doing. They just talking. When you see people practicing what they do, it's something special to it. So what are you over there producing? I just saw you over there making beats, girl.
I was going to ask her about that, too.
You think I'm not going to ask her that, KY?
I was going to ask her that.
I really tried to start making about 2 years ago, but I took a long break. And I just moved into a new house, so I've been able to, like, make my own space for myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm shy to not want to make beats in front of people. So now that I got my own space, I really just been, like, making all the music I want, all the beats.
Okay.
I've really been taking it serious within the last 2 months, really.
Well.
Trying to do, like, a beat a day and stuff.
Well, over here in the lovely radio, King Tech, welcome to the show. Love you. But we love seeing women independent, engineering, taking charge of their lives and careers over here. This is what I feel like, I want to honor you in the best way to show you the support that you have, even if you didn't know you had it, And it's important for you to see the support. If you didn't see it, you know what I mean? I know I comment under your post, but this is a different level, like, of support. Like, I want to have your music on my music so we can support and, and show each other that, no matter what nobody else is doing or saying, there are good people in the world that's doing exactly what we're doing. They don't have to be doing what we're doing. But it matters. So are you really in it to win it as far as your goals? You said you're going to take another year to do something, but I know you got a drive in you. I could just see it in your damn eyes. It ain't going to take you long to do nothing that you think of. What's next?
I just try to, like, stay humble and, like, not do too much at once because I get overwhelmed, but I definitely want to drop another project this year.
Okay, well, let me see what y'all got going on in this chat, because I was going to ask y'all if y'all had any questions. Feel free. Can you ask her if she owns the rights to her dad's book? I'm an MBA in publishing. Was just interested,
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not the executor of his estate, but I can connect you with the person in charge.
See? And for those of you guys who, or feel like me, you know what I mean? Because I would like to give much respect to Mobb Deep because of the music they brought to the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like Quiet Storms and, Spook One. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, to me, these kind of beats is what make me a raw MC my damn self. You know what I'm saying? So hearing these kind of powerful songs, you know what I'm saying, with the real lyrics behind it, I know it's a story behind it. So what's part of your story? I know losing someone. You know, I lost my dad last year. You know, losing someone close to you is really, you know, touching, and it's not a sad show because we are all about love over here. But what's your motivation from his passing, you know?
Just knowing that he taught me not to have any fear. So I always think about that, and that's what really keeps me motivated.
Yeah. Yeah, my dad was a Pisces like me, so his thing is always, it was a spiritual connection that we had, and it was like, I never give up on what I want anyway, but it's like, shine your light. He's like, shine it, just, you know, no matter what I want to do, and he was always very supportive of all of my endeavors, you know what I'm saying? He was on making live videos and doing what he had to do to show that he had a daughter that was doing something. And when you have support in your family, not just from, you know, the women in the family, but the men, it make us stronger. So I hear that shit in your music. You know what I'm saying? You had a cold teacher, whether y'all know it or not. She had a cold professor. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy? When I was young, I had to be like 10 years old. My dad was like, this is probably a bad story to tell. Oh my God. But he was trying to teach me, like, if anybody ever tries to, like, mess with you, like, an older man, and just, like, get the fuck away from me. Yeah. And he was, like, trying to get me to say it, like, 30 times. I was too scared to curse. Oh, my. And, like, in all my songs, I'm cursing all the time.
Oh, you finally saying what you know, he was trying to teach you how to say, right? But, I mean, I was just watching a meme where a little girl was saying that, and she was like, get the fuck away from me, bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's what he wanted you to do. Say it, but
I'm all the time. It's just crazy how time flies like that.
And what's a good memory?
A good memory. Let me think. There's actually a lot. That's a good question.
Do you see his face in her? Because I it's like when you looking at someone and you talking with someone, it's like the spirit of someone else is in them. Like, so it's like, I know you're not that damn shy. Because, I mean, if y'all really, knowledge of self, the part that went on the song, it was like, she was recording in L.A., you know what I'm saying? And I was like, whoop, let me go back to this part. So you was recording some of your music in L.A.? Tell us about that trip.
That's when I recorded that song, The Chase, with Bodie James and Alchemist. The studio, and we did that song. I think we did 3 other songs, I think, too.
What was the songs about? What, you know, you remember anything about the songs?
Not really. Every time I'm at Al's house, I get like dangerously high.
Some Cali shit. That's all. The whole session album.
There's a song that is with Bodie James and this rapper Big Twins. We haven't dropped it yet though.
Okay, well, see, y'all got some stuff coming soon. King Tech, much love to all my warriors. Y'all got to make sure y'all get her on the King's table. You know, Love One, DM, Santana Fox, you know. She got, you know, if y'all see on the bottom of the screen, I wanted to let y'all know, my loved ones, I show y'all love because y'all do so well in promoting yourselves. And it makes it easy for me. It makes my fucking job easy. Do y'all see it says SantanaFox.com? She is .com around here, okay? So we don't have to send y'all to no damn Instagram and no goddamn Twitter. You just go right there and get the merchandise and get the music. So when I'm telling y'all what's going on, y'all should be over there locking that in. All right? So it's all love. Y'all know how I do. Y'all can't call me no bully. Hey, fam, make sure y'all post our music on. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. You know, y'all got to show love because, you know, in case y'all don't know, when y'all listen or watch the Lovely Radio Show, y'all know I always bring some exclusive interviews, co-hosts, and musicians, artists, black business owners, because y'all act like y'all got tunnel vision when it comes to promoting other people. Y'all don't know, other people have a bigger bag. They already have an engine behind them. So if y'all don't see some of the other people that's being promoted, it's because we're not a part of that cult, should I say? It's a cult in this business, and if you're not a part of it, sometimes y'all may not understand or recognize. Some of us, we doing our own thing over here, and we just need that love, that genuine love, you know, So like I said, we do websites. Y'all see it on the screen. Let's talk about Blue Dream again. Blue Dream, I was asking her what was her favorite weed. Tell them what's your, you probably don't have a favorite strain, and KYs don't smoke, but I always put them on weed songs. I like putting people on weed songs that don't smoke.
I'm a former smoker. I stopped.
They got some stories to tell about, especially when they be in the studio. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I have a bunch of them.
I promise you. That's why I'm like, like J-Pad, he low key on with the weed. You know what I'm saying? He not gonna hit too much. Speak Low either. He not gonna hit too much. I probably roll it up in the goddamn zigzag for him, and he gonna hit it a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? But me, I'm gonna roll up back to back. I'm gonna hit the motherfucker like by myself. I don't need nobody smoking with me. Speak Low. I'm just telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? Yes, please repost her music. I really want y'all to be into some of the stuff I be into, because y'all be trying to push me into the mess. I'm trying to push y'all into good music. What you listening to over there to get you in your zone? What's one of your songs or a song that you listen to?
I listen to a lot of Amy Winehouse.
Amy, ooh, you are the shit.
I've been trying to sample one of her songs.
That girl is she was so talented. That I'm telling you, that voice is crazy. Oh yeah, I hear a hook on her, some type of sample hook on one of your beats. K-Wise is a producer. K-Wise, jump in here and talk your shit.
I actually have a beat with Amy Winehouse. I sampled her before, so I got a real dope flip on her. I just never released it. You know me, I'm always holding stuff until it's time for somebody to get some heat. But I have a question. I noticed that you use FL Studio.
Yeah.
And FL Studio, people that use it, we have our own private producer gang. What made you start doing beats on FL?
I was using GarageBand for a long time, and then my boyfriend was just like, "Why are you using that? Like take it more serious." So the reason why I took a break for so long, for 2 years, was I had to learn a whole new program.
Mm-hmm.
So that was
taking it serious, because it gets serious. Sometimes you gotta get into the mode of, when I take something serious, that mean I want to see results. That type of vibe. You know what I mean? Not just doing this just for no hobby. It's potentially so much money in it for you as a producer and a artist, writer. How do you feel about that? Like, being able to take on both sides. I mean, being honest, that's like 100%ers. That's what they call. That's what they call us. 100%ers.
I try not to feel too much pressure. I think I just overthink sometimes, but I get stuck, and I'm like, damn, what do I want to really put all my focus on? Yeah. But being able to do so many different things, I feel like that's just what's going to get me to where I need to be. Yeah. Versus just trying to stick to one thing or whatever.
Yeah. Having people around that does this same things, or some of the things that you feel that you want to do in this business, is helpful. When I was stuck on a situation, I was doing a session for another artist, and they wanted me to take some things off, and I didn't really know, what I needed to do. Did I need to do the session over? So learning right on the spot with TeamViewer, with J-Pad, was like a walk in the park. He said I was like one of the easiest students to work with. Now, there's certain things I haven't done, besides recording, what I'm saying, myself, and sending files. So I appreciate my warriors always, being able to, come through like from fucking nerds, you know what I'm saying? And be like, oh girl, just do like this. And I'll be like, damn, that was easy for you. Like, K-Wise, you explain stuff well. What's your thing, K-Wise, when you're working with artists and we ask you crazy questions? I know they sound dumb coming from y'all, because y'all know.
Nah, no question is really dumb, because if you don't know, you don't know. So you can ask me anything. But my number one thing is when people send their files over, make sure you send them correctly and make sure the counter is on 0.
Yes.
Because a lot of times people don't have the same program, so when you send them over, we want to line it up, and I don't like doing dominoes to somebody's vocals.
Exactly.
Trying to get it correctly.
See, that's a good thing. So how do you send your files? Because J-Pat didn't have no problem with yours. Tell the people what we be doing, behind the scene.
When I send files, I try to make sure I add my name to it also. Because a lot of people act like they don't know who the feature is on the song, and they just drop it anyway. Because that happened to me before.
Yeah.
So I definitely do that now.
Oh, well, we gonna put your name over here. You know what I'm saying? We put the name around here. Plus, it matches your image and stuff. Just Santana Fox. It's so smooth for a female to have a name beside. It's a lot of crazy names out there right now, I think. And it's really confusing because now it's like a lot of littles, it's a lot of this, a lot of that. But Santana Fox, it represents us well as black women, and I'm thankful that you picked, being a part of this music because we need other flavor. I'm thankful for you. My ears be hurting. I be like, man, it ain't no where the music at, So her dropping that note, for real, Speak Low. I mean, it's a lot of watered down music that's out there that's not rap or hip hop. It's kind of popish, and it's a lot of singing in it. So it's not barred up to me. You know what I'm saying? With the type of music I like listening to. What's up, Auntie? I got ATL in the building, LFX Media, and he said is she connected with Havoc? You know what I'm saying? These are questions people are asking you in the chat. Hey, Auntie. So yeah, it's like, what's up, Tiff? Hey, always showing love to the Warriors when we come live, and we appreciate that because I know y'all don't see us twerking and having our legs all wide open and stuff, and it's a little, time for you to chill out sometime and learn a little something, learn a little something from some ladies sometime, it don't hurt you. It don't hurt you. But I did want to, I love this quote. Let me find your quote because this motherfucking girl is crazy, real intelligent, and it's like, when I saw this, I said, you know what? I need to ask you, what made you say this, And it's not nothing bad, y'all. You said make history instead of being ungrateful.
I like that.
It's the truth. It's the truth, y'all. Y'all take a lot of time out of stuff, and you're not even making history with what you're doing, and you concentrating about somebody else's stuff. So when y'all don't support anyway, it's like, what are you even doing over here?
They trying to come over here and hate.
The motivation behind you doing that, I mean, you like me a lot. You like me a lot. You wouldn't take the time to do this if you didn't, So that's a powerful quote. I need that on the t-shirt. What do you think about that, K-Wise?
I actually like that quote because I want to make history myself. I don't want to worry about the extras. Like, I want to make sure my kids, have something, from all the stuff that I created through my music. So and production. Yeah, likewise. So it's great to have history.
Likewise. And what was the motivation behind you making that powerful statement?
To me,
it's your quote. It's your quote, Santana.
Very quote.
That was on your Instagram, and it was at the end of a quote. You were telling people, do you have, you was talking about your dad, but you said, do you have things that you gave back to the community? And maybe you was just venting that day. You spit some venom in that whole damn speech.
I think you're talking about a super long post I did one day.
Yeah, it was. I just got caught up in it because there was some real shit that she was saying. Can you, bring us back? Because I did get caught up in that today.
I'm sorry, can you repeat the quote one more time? I don't remember what
your quote was, make history instead of being ungrateful, But it was based on you saying, you know, a lot of people don't have the history behind them, like, you know, certain families, you know, like your family have a legacy. Do you have a legacy behind you? You know what I'm saying? They need to ask themselves this question. And for you to end it with that, it was like you roasted somebody, whoever it was. I don't care about the roasting. I just know that at the end, you was so nice. Like, that was still so powerful and nice. From you roasting, I mean, that's a real serious roast right there. If y'all don't know, you know, I Googles people when I want to deal with them. And I know when I saw this, I was like, this is my kind of chick. She's a fucking rapper for real. So anything she been through is just from something. If she's talking about it in her lyrics, it's something that's genuine. You know, it's not somebody that gave this idea to you. Am I correct?
You're correct.
I'm just saying. I kind of feel that's why we gonna work together some more. But I just feel a vibe in the music where, you know, sometimes people music don't take me to another place, or it doesn't motivate me or help me be more creative or show any kind of emotion. And I was, you know, if you see me, you know, I'm proud. I'm like a proud big sister. You know what I'm saying? To this hip hop game, to certain people, and it just makes me feel like I was doing the right thing along the way. And I want to continue to do the right thing along the way. If you have any music that you want to share with us, if something new that you have coming out, please. It don't take nothing for real for you to DM me and say, Miss Toy, this what I got coming out. The whole squad is gonna go crazy behind it. You know what I'm saying? And thank you everybody who shared the flyer, you know, this week. It's a beautiful flyer. You know what I'm saying? I love when the ladies come through, because that means we give a beautiful vibe, and it shows the love that we have through the flyers. And shout out to the squad who always look for all the best music. Over here, we're not able to play the music. That's why we have her website across the screen. So, you know, after the show, y'all are able to go and feel what I feel, because I feel like the year started off right.
Oh yeah, go check out her album, The Awakening. I listened to that whole thing.
See,
I love that album. Yeah. It's nice. The bars is there. It's like it's dark but hard.
Right.
I listened to the whole thing.
And the dark side is when you saying that, it's like, I just feel like it's the attitude that most young people have. You know what I'm saying? That when you want to have that, I don't want to listen to you, the rebellious side. So tell us about your rebellious side. Where does it come from?
Mostly just being angry with the world, going through like breakups, bad business deals, involving myself with people I shouldn't have been. All that stuff just like influences me to make darker music for some reason.
No, I just think you have to express it.
Like making like upbeat music for some reason.
Well, I think you'll enjoy that too. You know what I'm saying? It'll give you that same release.
Right.
It'll give you that same release, because it's therapy. It's therapy. It won't hurt, you know, to do something that's more up tempo. Like, what speed do you think is up tempo? Like club vibe?
I had the song "Play It Safe," and I was rapping really fast, and I did like 100 takes. I was like, I don't know how people rap this fast on these beats. Like, my breath control was crazy.
That's challenging all the time. Trust me. When you try to, you know what I mean. I had to, you know, experiment and do stuff, and it's 100 takes on there. But luckily, I'm sending it to my producers who know I just want to get it right. If it's 100 takes on that damn thing,
like, even if it comes out bad, at least you try.
Exactly. It's the creation. It's something you made up. You know what I'm saying? And with people, if you can't make money and monetize off of something you create yourself, and you always want to get into a deal situation where you have to split up the money, you can never win from that. You know, so. With people getting deals, and I'm glad you learn from different situations, because guess what, moving forward you'll know this already. You know, some people they just frantic to sign deals now. You know what I'm saying? Now you're gonna be looking at it like, let me see what you want from me, what can I have from you, how can we balance this out, or no, you know what I'm saying?
And that's usually when they get scared. I scared a lot of people away, asking questions. And that's how I knew it wasn't meant to be.
Okay, Wise, does that sound like me? Because they can't ask me nothing, huh? They can't ask me. I'm hard-headed as hell. I'll be like, what the hell you talking about? Who you don't work with? What the hell? When you put out something? You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing I'm going to ask. Let me see your website. Let me see what you done.
Exactly.
I done put out 4 albums in 2022. If you still talking about dropping one single and you ain't put out no music, get the hell out my face. I'm not, don't talk to me about no damn one song. I don't care about no one song. I care about projects. You know, and shout out to Mike City. We got the new project that we did from the hip. Shopping it right now, you know what I'm saying, for the library. So if you guys are artists and you like to have your music played here on a Lovely Radio Show, or you would like to come on as a guest, we have to do a sidebar interview with you to see if you know what the hell you're doing. If you do publishing, if you register your music, if you even have publishing or even know what it is, if you know what BMI is, ASCAP, and things like that, and, you know, where we're able to do music with you and we can look up your name or you create an account and start doing music business for real, then you can come to the table with the Warriors. But other than that, we don't play music that somebody else owns. We play music that you own. And that's the beauty about kind of having your own radio show to me, because I could play your music all day if I want to, especially if we love it. If we celebrating you, we always going to post you up on a Lovely Radio Show to make sure people don't forget who we had on the show. And, you know, just keeping things moving. If you like to be a guest on the Lovely Radio Show, please go to MissToyMusic.com. Of course, I'm .com around this bitch, too. And go to MissToyMusic.com and, you know, send me a message. Send me a link, because you should have music out. Like I said, if it's registered and it's out, you should have a link. If you have a link, make sure you add your bio with it. And, yeah, always keep it lovely. Don't ever bombard me with all of your music. Because what the hell I'm going to do with it right there? I just need a link so I can find out what else you got going on. And sometime when we don't have guests, we going to play it over here on the other show. King Tech, they got the King's Table that, I don't know if you guys have a guest tonight, but the show starts at 8 p.m. So if you guys want to go check out the King's Table, they always got some hot guests, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, I'm going to try to bring my sis over there to the King's Table so she can come show the beauty of, you know, the East Coast love that we got for her, you know. Anything you want to tell everybody that they might not know about you, or anybody you want to show love to?
Some people don't know about me. I'm a good cook.
Really?
I just make before I came out here, I just made some chicken and potatoes. That's real good.
Okay. So what's your favorite dish that you make?
It's like lobster and shrimp pasta.
Oh, I love pasta and lobster and shrimp. Definitely one of my faves. I just had some bomb curry soup that was delicious for this kind of weather right here. And I love to cook as well. K-Wise, do you cook?
No.
Why did I know he was going to say that, y'all? I didn't even know that.
I just make stuff to survive. That's about it. That's about it.
Well, you surviving. It don't look like you missing nothing, so don't worry.
I can make a mean cup of noodles.
Oh, yeah. And King Tech said, you know, we do go on at 8 p.m., Young Cannon, and yes, we will definitely contact her to be on the King's Table. And, yes, you're the one take queen. I'm the one take queen. I get in this motherfucker. You know, that's my sis. She been in the studio with me, you know, doing plenty of projects with my Warriors on the move. And, sometimes it be like that. It be like that. That one take just be that one take. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to do it over. Let's move on to the ad lib now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, what's your formula? How do you do your bars? Like some people do, you know, maybe 2 tracks or whatever. But, you know, sometimes I do my ad libs behind like one dummy track, and then I do my main one after I get the feel of what I'm saying. And then it's a voice that I like to use if I'm performing. You know what I'm saying? So, because sometimes I get on the mic and I get too fucking laid back. You know what I'm saying? I have a deep ass voice, so sometimes I be thinking like, no, I really should be a little bit hyper than this. You know what I'm saying? So I just use that dummy to see if I like that laid back voice, and then I jump off. I take that one out, and then I jump on top of that fucking main one, and I just ride the ad libs like, you know, nobody business. So it's like a process in my mind that I already come with when I write the verse. And then I get on the fucking I just started doing the session like I'm crazy. I just started doing the ad lib like I'm already in the session already before I even start the session.
Toy secrets.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't be able to keep up because I'm like all over the place anyway. You know what I'm saying? It might sound like a master plan, but see, at the end of the day, you'd be like, now, when did she do that? But Speak Low was sitting here in the session with me. You know what I'm saying? I wrote some shit for him from one of his songs right off the top. Just heard it that day. I don't know. It took me about 10 takes to do that motherfucker because I'm sitting here with guests in the studio and I'm just recording right on the spot because I think he was going out of town the next day. And I just wanted us to have some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck it. But just to hear the masterpiece of it, it sounded like I did that motherfucker in one take. I don't give a shit how many times it took to do it. I know that shit was wrote right on the spot. I'm just telling y'all, because sometimes it be like that. Give me, what do you say? Santana Fox, give me Kiera Shred vibes. Okay, beautiful young queen. I appreciate that. That you showing love to the queens. You know, he shows love. He has a show, Women of Hip Hop. And we definitely want you guys to promote all the females that we have on the show. I don't see us enough. I don't see the other females enough. So if you guys can pick it up a little bit and show that, you know, y'all interested a little bit. I mean, I don't know what kind of culture we have going on now.
Yeah,
what do you think? Yeah, we have to. It's only a few of us good people left. You know, what you think about that, Santana?
Just what the lack of like female representation, or
yeah,
people that are fighting us. I feel like it's a problem. Definitely.
They pick and
I don't have a
choose.
lot of like female peers in the music industry. A lot of times, like weird animosity or competition.
Weird vibes, yeah.
Because of the men in the group. I'm trying to shit on all the men in the world. I ain't trying to do that.
Yeah.
But like, I've had situations where I had a problem with a whole nother artist just because their manager was putting us against each other.
Y'all do that? Y'all hear that, men? If y'all want to work with us, y'all got to get it together. Sometimes it takes a village. It takes a village. Wait, go ahead, K-Wise. It takes a village, though.
No, I wasn't going to say nothing. You said the men.
No, because it's sometimes when you're an attractive artist or a woman, you know, around men, they get uncomfortable. Y'all seen how Nocturnal was acting on the show, and he wasn't even in the same room with me. But it's an uncomfortable thing that where I'm around more gentlemen than I am around the creeps. But I have seen the creeps go too far. What's up, Saint? Auntie, thank you. I mean, it's just so much going on when I think about being in a session where it have been uncomfortable, you know, or even if I've seen it uncomfortable for another female, and I've been like, you know, sometimes my sisterhood came from me seeing things that I didn't want to happen, or I gave somebody a little bit of my strength that I used, and I was like, this is how you need to, instead of getting into the situation what they in, I'm showing them how to be in their own studio or write their own music, you know what I'm saying? And it's good to get some of those. I guess I was leaving just like you don't remember that quote that you did. I don't know how long ago that was, but I just got a DM, and the girl was like, you told me something a long time ago, and she said, and I was falling off my shit though. She said, and you told me you need to you falling off. I told her she was falling off, I guess, you know what I'm saying? And she was just like, you just kept it real with me. You know, she said I was making excuses, and you was just like, just knock it off. Just stop making excuses. And I don't remember that conversation, but it just feel like something. I don't like the energy when somebody giving me excuses. You know what I'm saying? And right. Especially if you have potential. And now she's doing her thing, and for even giving her a little bit of motivation. I feel like tough love is great motivation for people. I feel like you remember that more than somebody telling you, you did a good job. When they tell you, if you don't get your ass out there and do your motherfucking job, you know what I'm saying? Go be great. And then somebody be like, that motherfucker just yelled at me and told me to be great. And then you be like, damn, I am great. What the fuck? What the fuck was I doing? You know? So it's a lot of people that support. But it's a lot of times that you don't need that kind of support. I just need a challenge sometime. I need somebody to tell me, you know, I don't want to hear this shit and be like, well, somebody did in 131 countries, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's like, So I guess that is motivation and fuel for my own fire. You know, I'm gonna keep that shit going because I know where I come from of having something that I didn't think I could have. You know, as far as something in this music of my own, and to realize that a talent can pay me. You know, was something that I was thankful to accomplish. You know, so with your businesses are, you know, those endeavors gonna keep going, adding on. You're gonna keep adding on to your creativity.
Yes, that's the goal.
Okay, so chef, she's a chef, y'all. She's an artiste. You know what I'm saying? That's.
Are you selling your paintings?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I sell them on my website.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us
I'm about to get some and put them on my wall. Some back here.
Do you have one that you could show? Do you have one by you?
Actually, I don't have one up here.
Oh, because I saw her making one of the paintings, and I was like, this girl is incredible. Like, I like to see, you know, when you making your own, because my mom does a lot of, you know, interior decorating. To be honest, that's how I got the gift of that, you know. And just to see her creating things out of nothing, you know, or just recreating something that was, you know, an antique and putting it to something that's new, you know. She created a whole family room, and it's like, if you go into this room, it just don't feel like you on the same street. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's a residential area anyway. You know what I'm saying? It just feel like you out of town somewhere else, you know. And I love putting that together. Is that something that you just picked up on when you was young, or have you, you know, you just recently started that?
I used to play the game Sims a lot.
Mm-hmm. Sims. Mm-hmm.
So
Building.
Made me want to start doing like interior design and art and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What about you, K-Wise? What talent do you have besides doing music?
Well, I used to draw, but I kind of stopped because I was using my art in the wrong way. You know, graffiti.
You was hitting up. They call that hitting up.
Yeah. But I kind of stopped. I still can do it a little bit, but I just got into like production and rapping. But it went from like me drawing all kind of stuff and characters, and because I thought I was gonna be a cartoonist, but I just switched, dramatic switch.
And speaking of, you know, artists, my cousin 730T, she's an artist, and it's her birthday today, and I would love to say, you know, for my warriors out there, if you're celebrating, be safe. But Tyler, you enjoyed the whole year. You deserve it. New mom, and y'all go support her art. 730t.world. That's my baby cousin, and she already famous. I ain't trying to blow her up. She already blown up. You know what I'm saying? It's her birthday, and she deserves all the flowers, just like the queen I have on the show with me, Santana Fox. When is your birthday?
March 19th.
Pisces.
What the hell? We gonna have to celebrate Pisces season with you, girl. You sitting with 2 Pisces already, and then the producer that did the track is a Pisces. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow, see?
So the world has brought us together to unite. Yes. So, my auntie birthday is the 28th of this month, but it's already going into the season where it's like all of us is getting ready to boom, 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 boom. So I will be celebrating my 50th birthday, 226, when my hip hop rock album called Rock Hop drops. So y'all go support that. Of course, go to my website. And then 420, Miss Toy presents the session I have featuring Santana Fox, K-Wise. My loved one, Dismos, just jumped in the damn chat. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got my warriors with me on this project, and y'all, I was finna say, y'all make me want to roll up. I already did. This album, though, whoo. I was just listening, and I was like, wait, I got to start doing some more. I got to get everything situated. So all the stuff is registered, the stuff that's mixed and everything. Once our song is done, I will be sending that back to you. So you would just have that to just live with and chill with until it come out, and then you make everybody go listen to it on the streaming services. because that's where they deserve to show you your flowers at. You know what I'm saying? So we got new fans to come because we have so much new music to give y'all in this new year. So make sure y'all being safe out there. And just know that this is a platform that shows love to all artists. But mainly, y'all know that when I see a female out here, that I'm going to show